Okay. Okay, so let's start with today's topic. So today we will learn about conjunction. An overview of conjunction. Okay. Many of you already aware about conjunction, but this overview for all of you just to revise the concept of conjunction. So whenever you are doing any sentence or making any sentence, you will just get the idea of adding a conjunction and make your sentence better. So at first, I'll share like what is conjunction. A conjunction is a part of speech or word that connects one word to another word. Conjunct and conjunct means what? The junction which joins together. That means so from the word you can guess the definition. So what it does, it conjunct one word to another. Okay, one word to another clause and one sentence to another sentence. It's not only about joining one word to another word. It can join. It can also join one word to another clause, one sentence to another sentence. Okay. তো আমি এবার এটাকে একটু বাংলায় বলবো, যেটা হলো কনজাংশন হচ্ছে এমন শব্দ সমূহ, ধরো তুমি কি কয়েকটা শব্দ দেখলে যার সাথে তুমি অন্য শব্দগুলোকে একসাথে যোগ করতে পারবে, বা তুমি একটা ক্লজ অ্যাড করলে আরো, ঠিক আছে, আর একটা সেন্টেন্সের সাথে অন্য আর একটা সেন্টেন্সকে যুক্ত করলে, দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড কনজাংশন। দ্য কনজাংশন, সো ওই ওয়ার্ড গুলো কি যেটা যেটা দিয়ে আমরা জয়েন করি, what are the words? Those are, and, but, or, for, nor, yet, because, if, whether, let's, unless, as. And so these words are we use while joining one word to another, one sentence to another, one word to another clause. So we always use such words. Okay. Now the thing is that what are the example it can? Examples are always exciting because by the example we can understand what the use of that perspective word can be. So here I am sharing few examples with you. Suppose I am saying Rupam and Rifat are two brothers. You can say I am joining these two words. Like Rupam is a noun, Rifat is a noun. Like there are two different words, and I am joining with what? And Rupam and Rifat are two brothers. So it is what? It is noun to noun. Okay. One more thing I'd like to share. The old man sat down and wept. What it is? The old man sat down. This is a sentence, and wept. That is also a connecting sentence. So what it is? This verb to verb connection. Got it? Now let's see some other. We are sad but hopeful. We are what? We are sad but hopeful. মানে আমরা দুঃখিত but আমরা hopeful as well. So this is adjective to adjective. Okay. Hello, Aryan.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay. So, Aryan, I'm giving an overview on conjunction, like its use. So it's a small overview. After completing this, we'll discuss on a topic. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Today you are looking great.
Sorry, you're not audible.
I said today you're looking so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to the topic. So, a cat moves slowly and silently. So, how the cat moves is slowly and silently. That means what? That means it is adjective to adjective. Sorry, adverb to adverb. Previously, I shared adjective to adjective, and this is adverb to adverb. So, basically, I am sharing the conjunction words in the chat box and also some examples. So, these are the main factors which will be helpful to understand and use the conjunction in your words, in your sentences. So, please check the chat box. So this was one word to another word. Now we will learn some examples of one word to another clause. Okay. He is so weak that he cannot walk. This means what? He is so weak. The person who is weak, that because of that he cannot walk. So there is, you can see there are two sentences. He is very weak, and the other one, he cannot walk. So what we can say in one sentence by joining them together, he is so weak that he cannot walk. One more, there is one more way we can say this, which is he is too weak to walk. That we also can say. Okay, let it be. So one word to another clause. Now let's move forward to the one sentence to another sentence. Now there are two sentences. I trust him. That is a sentence. He is honest. That is another sentence. And now we will join together it by using because. I trust him because he is honest. He says that he will do it. They will come if they are allowed here. So these are few examples of sentence to another sentence. Okay.
I have a question though.
Yes, please ask.
When do we use this conjunction lest?
Sorry, what you said?
There is a conjunction in the list, lest,
Yes,
L-E-S-T,
yes,
lest.
list.
Yeah. When do we
Do
use
you
it?
want some examples by using list?
Yes, yes.
Okay, no worries. I'm sharing a few examples by using list. Just give me a
Yeah. Like in which context we use and what's the meaning it conveys.
any other word from there, from the list?
Um, rest of them are easy. I know them.
List is what you know. In case, when there is an in case, so we use list, right? Suppose suppose we say in case if it happens, then we say list. Like I'm sharing a few, I'm saying something like take your umbrella, lest it rain. Suppose if you are going out and I am advising you, take your umbrella up here, let's it rain. What if it rain? That
Yeah.
in that sense, we use list. Okay. He's he spoke quietly, lest anyone should hear. Okay. So that in case, suppose if there are few people in a room and you are speaking very quietly, in case someone hears, in that sense, in case, in when you are using in case means what? In case means list. Okay. I am sharing the an example with you.
Yeah, I got an overview of it. Like it's basically conveys meaning like if or in case. Yeah,
Will you raise?
and I think it is less common, like
Yes.
using.
Actually, it's less common, but you know what? We should know some words which is not common even.
Yes.
Yes, that's make your English more unique.
Hmm. Lest if it written somewhere. Yes.
Okay, now now again go back to the topic. There there are how many kind of conjunction are there? There are three kind of like coordinate conjunction, subordinate conjunction, and correlative conjunction. So what is coordinate conjunction? Those are when we are using and, but, nor, for, so, yet are used join individual words or phrases and independent clauses. Like she stood first and got a prize. He is sad but hopeful. The snake is small but dangerous. You must read or you may fail in the examination. These are few examples of coordinate conjunctions. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now the subordinate conjunction. Okay. Oh, one more thing. I am sharing this in the chat box. So these are three types of conjunction. And here I am sharing the examples of coordinate conjunction. So it will be a more effective if you follow the examples.
Mm. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Do you have any doubts on it?
No, I don't have right now doubts. Any doubts?
So here are the examples of coordinate conjunction. Now let's go to the subordinate conjunction. What are they? When you are saying words, joining words like since, because, although, as, until, etc., that are joining an independent clause to a dependent clause. Now, the previous one was the individual words to phrases and the independent clause, and this is independent clause to dependent clause. What are they? If I am giving the like the subordinate conjunctions are used before the dependent clauses. Dependent clause can be placed before and after the independent clause. Now when we saw some examples, then it will be more clear. What are they? Suppose if I am saying he never give up until he wins. When now until when you are using until, that is in the sense of subordinate conjunction. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Now, since she had the headache, she did not go to work. Okay. So
Okay.
since you can see here, they use since in the very beginning of the sentence. Like from the starting, this is since she had the headache, comma, there will be a comma for sure because that will show the different phrases. I mean to say different clauses. She did not go to work. Though he loved her cousin, he married another one. So despite calling several times, she never received a reply. So these are
Yeah.
few examples. If you see the example carefully, you will definitely
Mhm.
see some factors, or you may also raise some questions regarding the understanding. Conjunction is a short topic. We can easily like cover within 5 minutes, from now. After that, we'll have a discussion. There are no other joiners, so we both can discuss on a topic. Okay. Now correlative. Correlative conjunction is what? When you are seeing both, either, neither, not, etc. So those are what? Those are correlative. What is? They are used in sentence to link words, present and clauses. All of them. Like correlative conjunction connects two words, two phrases or clauses that have similar structure, are and grammatically similar. Suppose they need to have a correct and definitely correct. I mean to say the similar structure in grammatically. So that is, suppose I am saying, that means nouns are linked to nouns only. Adjectives are linked to adjectives only. Prepositional phrases to prepositional phrases only. So there should be similar grammatical structure.
Okay.
Yes. So what are the examples there can be? He is both a fool and a name. That is a kind of phrase. She is both wise and good. See, wise and good. Both are what? Both are adjective. And joining both. Here is she is both. She is what? It means she is also wise and good as well. So
Okay.
we are using what? We are using both. And there are one more conjunction which is and. So there are, you can see, two conjunction in a sentence which are
Mhm.
both and good, and joining what? Joining adjective and adjective. It means similar grammatical structure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, got it. It one can example can be like he's not only tall but also handsome.
Yes, please. If you want to mention any example, you can mention in the chat box, Arun, so I can check it.
Okay. Am I not audible to you?
Actually, you are audible, but if you mention it, then it will be more helpful for me to check it.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
I think today everyone is having their holiday. Like today is Ambedkar Jayanti.
Oh yes. I saw some post. I didn't know this. I have shared an example in the chat box. Since I understand this conjunction.
He is not only tall but also handsome. Yes. So there are two adjectives: tall
Yeah.
and handsome.
Okay.
Okay. So this is adjective to adjective. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
So
It can
you
be anything like adjective to
yes,
adjective, side by side, noun to noun. Right. Is this like this?
yes, yes,
Okay. Ma'am, I have a request.
yes, please.
I want you to, teach us some, a common phrasal, most common phrasal verb, most common idiom, which is being used, getting used, so that we can have some understanding of phrasal verb and idioms. Because
Common phrases and
using,
idioms, right?
yeah,
So you
yeah,
can use it in your sentence.
Yeah. Mostly I get sometime get stuck using phrasal verb, and like I don't and like have a phrasal verb list in my head, so I just use
Facial verb
vocab.
is a kind of a different thing, but using phrases and idioms, this is a different thing. But this is a way smart, like a smart way to speak in English. That is a very good thing, which I'll definitely cover.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying phrases. Phrasal verb means like get
You are
a
referring to the
bring
phrase.
out something like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. We can do that from today only because our
Mhm.
um, conjunction has already been finished
Yeah.
quite early, so we can do it today.
Okay.
Okay,
So, firstly, let's start with phrasal verb. Then,
sure,
and this series will be completed. Then we will start idioms.
sure, sure. Uh, so let's start. Let's do with as series, right?
Yeah.
So let's do the first phrasal verbs today. A
Mhm.
few phrasal verbs because I'll not share uh, a few more because that will be not easy
Mhm.
to understand and to remember as well because you
Yes.
need to use it at your own. Okay.
Yeah. Two or three, just two at least in a day.
Let's start with the five at least.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Yes. Because below that, what will be the use? Okay.
Mm.
I think you know these maybe. I don't know, but let's
Mm.
start. As you said, you want to know most common, so I am
Yes. Yes.
sharing most
Mm.
common. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one is breakdown. You know already that, right? Breakdown. Breakdown, it's like to stop working. Breakdown means what? Stop working. That is
Okay.
commonly used for machines or vehicles.
Okay. Yes.
See the chat box.
Mhm.
You can write, you can give me an example. I am
Okay.
giving you an example, and then you will give me an example, then we'll move forward. Now make a sentence.
Yeah. I gave an example.
My car broke down during my trip to London. Right. Great. Okay. Let's move forward. Now look after. That is very common, very common. Look
Yes.
after, which is to take care of someone or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care of someone and something. Now, what can be an example? She looked after her little brother while their parents were out.
Yes. I'm looking.
Now, you can make an example. I am looking after my nephew since my sister went somewhere. Okay, fine. Now give up. Give up is also a most common phrase,
Yeah.
which is to stop doing something, especially a habit. When we use give up, you always remember that refers to something, a habit. Okay.
Okay.
In that sense, definitely use give up. So give up means what? To stop doing something, especially in habit. Okay. He gave up smoking last year. He gave up smoking last year.
Last year.
Example. I never give up learning, challenging things, no matter how hard it is. Okay, nice, very nice. Now, number 4.
Mm.
We sometimes we heard turn on, turn off. This is for what? To start or stop a machine or a light, etc. Okay, this is for a machine or a light or any electrical gadgets. Okay, or electrical equipment for that, like television or
Mm.
laptop. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
now what can be the example?
Mm.
Please turn off the TV when you are done. So that is the examples of turn off. Now the turn on. She turned on the light when it got dark. Oh, sorry. Tap got turned. There it will be turned off. When you are using got, then it will be turned off. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
While attending Treecampus session. Okay. Now the fifth one. Run out of. This is also a very common phrase. Run out of means to have no more of something. It means
Shortage.
something which has been finished or about to finish.
Okay. Short of.
We ran out of milk, so I went to the store.
Mm. I will take some example. Okay.
You can give me an example.
I don't know whether it is correct or not. I'm just
No
saying.
issue, just mention. Till now, you already mentioned all the correct examples.
Could be, I think, pens, ink. No.
I ran out of my pen, so I bought a new one. There will be okay,
Okay. A new one.
a new one. Okay, good. Now let's come to the point of discussion. So today's discussion will be quite conversational because we are only two. So I'm not giving
Mm.
any particular topic. We are having a conversation, a
Mhm.
healthy conversation where we will exchange some thoughts. Okay.
Okay.
So it will build common communication. Okay. So I am asking a few questions regarding that. We can start the conversation. Like,
Yeah, sure.
okay. So what's movie you can watch over and over again? Because there is always a movie which we can watch over and over again.
Um, I think I would watch PK over and over again.
PK.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the special about that movie which you like the most?
I like most the actor of Amir Khan,
Um,
how they speak in that movie, how I enjoy that kind of moment when they do funny stuff in the movie. So I like that, and this movie has a great message. Although I don't get bored while watching it, I just enjoy some kind of scene in the movie. And uh, uh, and another movies could be Marvel's movie. Um, it like it's a Thor movie, Thor and Thunder.
when you are saying Marvel, you
Okay.
should mention series because
Okay.
Marvel is a total series. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Good. Okay, so
Mm.
let's move forward to the next question. If you could travel anywhere right now, where would
Mhm.
you go and why?
If I could travel anywhere in the world, um,
Any
I
place?
would, yeah, I would love to travel. Uh, I think two places I would travel: Kashmir and Dubai.
Wow, great. And why? Why
Why? Because I love Kashmir's weathers and
Kashmir's weather?
yeah,
Otherwise, you can say the weather of Kashmir.
yeah. I love the weather of
Actually,
Kashmir.
it will not be the weather. Actually, it will, the more specific word it should be the climate, because the climate is the when you are describing any place atmosphere, you should always use climate. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So
So yeah, I
yes,
would love to travel Kashmir and Dubai because both are amazing places. And Kashmir, like their people, Kashmiris are very, uh, mannered people. They are
you
very,
mean to say like they are very humble,
yeah, humble. Yeah,
humble to the visitors, right?
visitors. Yeah, they speak nicely. And Dubai for just for vacation, because like a lot of new things gonna see in the
To
Dubai
explore.
and yeah, explore
When
very.
there will be a new something new which you
Mm,
never have before, then
mhm.
you always need to use the word explore.
Yeah, explore. Yeah, that's a nice word. So I think I wanna explore everywhere in the world if I had a lot of money. But yeah, Dubai would be first priority.
Then just just need to mark these two places on your diary. If you write any journal, you will
Yeah.
definitely go there. Okay, fine. So now what's the weirdest food you have ever tried? Like the food you wouldn't, but you tried somehow, and that becomes weirdest food in your list. We all have that food actually.
Uh, Food.
Yes, food.
Yeah. So.
Something you thought like that will be something new to my
Mhm.
list, but
Mm.
that become when you taste it, that become the weirdest food you have ever tasted.
Okay, yeah, I had experience. I have. So, a food which is called broccoli.
Broccoli. Okay, okay.
Yeah, this is a very nutrition food. It's quite like beneficial for health.
Without
But
it.
yeah, I was thinking I would taste it. Then I bought it from somewhere because I don't get it easily here. So I brought it and then tried, and the taste was very just like it was nothing. I didn't like it. It was just kind of. Uh,
Um, uh,
Normal food,
it's
but
not
not
like a
tasty.
general cauliflower. It has actually no taste, but have a good nutrition. That's why we take it.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. Now, one more very commonly used question or whatever you say, like what app do you use the most on your phone?
What app?
Yes, what application? What app?
Okay. It's I think YouTube.
Wow, great. In what purpose? Is that for educational or for entertainment?
Education purpose.
Oh,
Educational purpose.
okay, okay. So, Aryan, what do you do?
I am just a graduate, a student. Like I have
Are
done
you
my
a
graduate.
recent graduate?
I have done my graduation.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Mm,
Hmm. Now it's my turn.
okay, if you want to ask, then definitely. Actually, I was just trying to have more conversation, but no issue. You can
Yeah,
ask.
yeah. You can. You can. I'm ready to answer.
Okay. Okay. What's
Mm.
your take on remote work versus returning to the office? So, from the COVID time, there are two kind of work system. One is remote work, and the second is office from the office. So you are seeing, from the past 1.5 years, companies are recalling their employees to the office. Okay. So what's your point of view on that?
Oh, okay. It means companies are recalling to office to their employee to work.
Sorry.
What's the question? Like it's like company are recalling to their employee to company or your question is to prefer like which is better, right?
My question is, what's your take on this? Like,
Okay.
what's your opinion?
Hmm. I think um, working from home could be better. But going outside and walk, that's also like that stick you to walk, focusedly. You just focus on the work while distracting. But when you are at home, you have sometimes you get distracted by your family. So both have benefit, but that depends on situation. That during the COVID, that was needed. So that was, I think, both are good.
So your opinion is going to the both way, like whichever suitable to whom, right?
Yeah,
But for you, which one is preferable? Like the work from office or work from home?
I think work from office would be better because you are
So you
focused.
can get more interact and improve your
Ye-
skill if you have any doubt. So you can resolve it as soon as possible in the meantime, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Nice. So do you have any question for me?
Okay, I have questions. Mm, okay, firstly, I would ask imaginary question. So if you were like, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
That will be for now. I actually wishlisted few places. One of them is Darjeeling. We are planning, actually, we already planned to visit there, and it was in my wish list for a long time, and it is being to happen right now. So I am really excited for the journey, for the traveling to I love to travel new places, and I don't like the gatherings. I like to travel some offbeat places where I can explore. That might can cause some hurdles, but that is completely okay, because if I am going out from my home, I can't expect the comfort always. Okay. So in that sense, I really like to do for now Darjeeling.
And why would you choose Darjeeling?
The main reason is Darjeeling is quite near from my hometown, because I am from West Bengal. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And till now, I haven't visited the place. And
Okay.
that is kind of like all of my friends has already visited Sikkim, like Gangtok
Mm.
and Darjeeling, so these places, but I didn't. So I am always amazed by seeing those mountains, ranges, and those beautiful sceneries, beautiful tea gardens, orange gardens, and I always love to visit. So that's why, that's the main reason, you can say.
Yeah, that hits you. That it's very near to me, and I haven't visited yet.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Bihar, Purnia. You know Purnia?
What it is? What the place?
It's a Purnia district, and
Purnia.
Darjeeling is, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Darjeeling is also near from Purnia.
Yes, yes. Actually, yes. Actually, Bengal is near to Bihar. So in that sense, the Darjeeling
Yeah.
is also near.
And my second question would be, uh, do you have any memorable weird thing that you remember since you were of your childhood, like anything,
Yes,
like when you were 10 years old, or anything you could remember, anything
yes.
weird or
Actually, I remember so many memories of from my childhood, like when I was maybe UKG, that
oh,
that
so
smaller. Yes, but not a lot, but there are fewer.
okay.
One day, like on one fine day, it's every morning we have a prayer assembly. So we are doing our assembly, and the sun was scorching. Actually, we all are feeling. Actually, the assembly area was open at that time. After that, they they build a proper auditorium for the assembly, but before that, it is an open place, but there are trees, all greenery, all shaded. But the thing is that I remember one of my friend got fainted, and we all are like, "Oh, what happened? What happened?" You know, in our childhood, everything found curious, makes us curious. More
Mm,
like we are always like more to know what happened to her, what happened to her, and all the day we are after she got her conscious. They our she was in the school's bed. There is a medical section in every school, and she was there, and we are always like, we are in the class, but in our
mm,
head we are, and in the class we are gossiping like what happened to her, if she's okay or not. Like we all the day we are gossiping like something, what happened to her, what happened to her. So that is kind of like some things. Or I also remember some days from our sports day. which are really fun because every day we are in the classroom and or in our ground, but on the sports stage all the parents were also there, teachers were interacting with our parents and us and treating us in an uneducational manner, in the sense like in a more friendly way, which we definitely love. Like from a teacher we always instruct something us, and now they are behaving so nicely, so friendly, as a
Mm.
friendly way. So that is kind of a personal kind of touch, so we really like that. So such memories like always still hit me like those golden days.
Yeah. So that's a moment reminds you everything, right? And yeah, may I ask
Okay.
more question?
Can we discuss the five new words, five vocabs?
Okay.
Okay, let's get
Mm.
to the vocabs.
Okay. But I had a question more. It's
Yes.
okay.
Actually, there are if there are more people, then we can have a deep conversation. So I can
Hmm.
give you a topic, so you guys can discuss on that topic. Because of there are no one except me and you, so I from that like having a conversation, having a short topic conversation will be better. Otherwise,
Okay.
it will get to like less words, having less sentences. That's all. Okay,
Yeah.
let's move forward to the vocabs.
Yeah.
Let me open it.
Tainted means like something got uh, bad condition.
Something trending.
No, no. The word you use fainted. No, she got fainted. So fainted is
I'm
like
saying actually few unique words of
okay.
English.
Hmm. And this means someone suddenly gets low pressure or something like that.
Uh,
Like bad condition or something.
let's talk about some
Mhm.
emotions related words which we usually use.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Let's you maybe know this word. Melancholy. Melancholy means what? A deep or pensive or long lasting sadness. Something related to the sadness. Okay, that is called melancholy. There is a very famous song, Melancholy, of a very popular singer. I really like this song.
Okay. Do you listen English songs?
What it is?
Do you listen to English songs?
Yeah, I do listen song.
Okay.
Your voice is very low.
My voice is very low. I don't know why.
Sorry, can you please repeat it?
My voice is very low. I don't know why it is low
I
because
don't
I'm.
I don't know, but your voice is always low.
Oh, what?
Okay. Now the sentence. You can also make a sentence. Okay. I forgot to mention the word melancholy. It's melancholy.
Okay. Melancholy. What's the hint?
Now the next word is euphoria. Euphoria means what? A feeling of intense happiness and excitement. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You must be heard Euphoria. It's a web series
I
on
haven't
Netflix.
heard. I haven't heard yet.
No issue, but I am saying just it's a very famous one. That's why I just mentioned in that sense. Okay, not an issue. He was filled with euphoria after hearing the news of his promotion, something which refers to extreme happiness. Okay, suppose you got a very good grade in your examination, that is also referring to euphoria. You got very surprised. Wow, what a mark I got. Such. Okay. So the next one is apprehensive. What it is mean? Anxious or fearful that something bad or unpleasant will happen. Suppose sometimes you will feel like, no, I'm not feeling good. Something will happen, like for surely, which is not good. If you are having some kind of feeling inside, that is apprehensive. Okay.
Yeah. Right now, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. So felt shift and shift. Yeah.
Please take your time so you can make some sentences as well. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Okay. So I am sharing the next one, which is except separated.
I'm
Except,
sharing an example.
sorry,
I'm sharing an example of this word.
you are making any sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, please take your time then.
Hmm. Can you check
He
whether
won
this is
first award for becoming a man of the match. He felt apprehensive. Perfect. Otherwise, you can say, no, this is good, but I am saying another way. Uh,
okay? Yeah, we can use it anyway.
yes, yes. Okay, I hope you got that. Okay,
Yeah.
no need to say anything. Okay, fine, that is approved. Okay, now let's move to the next word, exasperated. What is exasperated? Intentionally irritated or frustrated. Sometimes you feel like I am totally irritated, or like I don't need anything from anyone, don't want to listen. Your mood is not right. Okay, like extremely frustrated. Okay, that is separated. That is an easy thing. You can make a sentence easily by using this word. Aryan, you can also ask your friends to join this class. I hope you have friends or any family member, any younger one in your family.
Yeah, like I have only few friends, and there some friends are abroad, and some of them are in the medical field. They,
Okay, so they don't need it, right?
yeah,
No issue if you have any children, like any kid, any kind of. Hello, Anya.
I don't have. Right.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am.
Class is about to end. You are like joined like a really late. The class is 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. It's almost 2 p.m.
Okay, ma'am. 2 p.m. is class ended.
Yes, actually the class has been ended just right now, but no issues. You can watch this class on the YouTube. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Today we shared exchanged some conversation on a few topic because there were no one else. I don't know why. What's the reason? Okay, by the way, I'm glad that you joined the class, but try to join at 1 p.m.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
today can't
And
have
yes,
it.
yes, please say. Okay. So I am sharing one more last word, which is amused. Amused means what? Amused means something funny or entertaining. Okay.
Mhm.
Amused means what? Something funny or entertaining. Suppose you find something very funny or entertaining, that is called amused. You often visit amusement park, right?
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
it is amusement? Because that is fun.
Fine.
We took fun there and they entertain us. That's why it called amusement. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
What
today, and
Anya, try to make a sentence by this word.
ma'am, which word?
Sorry.
Ma'am, which word?
Amused. See, I have shared an example. Aryan and Anya both try to make a sentence. Fast.
She was smiling in
Anya, mention in the chat box so I can check it. I was amused by seeing a funny reel on Instagram. Okay, that will work, Aryan. Now, Anya, try to make a sentence if you can.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Mhm. Amused.
And Aryan, try to revise that phrasal verbs at your home. Okay.
Yeah, I'll revise it.
Okay. And tomorrow we'll learn some more. I think five will be a lesser. Let's start with seven each day, and
Yeah,
five
ma'am.
and
Okay.
10 phrases. She
Hmm.
was smiling enigmatically as if amused by some private joke. Yeah, that is good. That is very good, Anya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Both are doing great. But Anya, do join the class at 1 p.m. sharp 1 p.m.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay,
Uh,
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
would
कितने
you like
time पे
to, yeah,
Yes,
am I
Aryan.
on? Would you like to give any topic that I can prepare some,
Any
then
topic?
I'll, yeah,
Yeah, ma'am.
then I can talk points by points before, if I
Yes.
know the topic.
Let me think. Actually, I present here. Yes. Yes, Anya. Okay. So I am giving a topic.
Ma'am, sentence.
Yes. What are you saying, Anya?
Ma'am, sentence का topic.
Yes, yes, I am providing it. Okay. Prepare something about artificial intelligence. Okay. Like what are the tools there are, how we work from there, and in what sectors AI really represent themselves in a drastic way. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare this at your home. Take help from Google, but do not copy any article from anywhere. Try to get points from there, but do not copy. Okay?
Yeah.
Copy in the sense, do not copy any sentence. Make the sentence at your own. And if there will be any grammatical error, it shall be there because you guys are learning. Okay?
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. So I am ending the class here only. And okay, I am mentioning the topic in the chat box.
एक जाके और एक और
Anya and Aryan both write it down. Oh God,
Yeah.
one joining. Hello, Shubh.
दो बज को दो में
Shubh, now the class is about to end because it's already 2 p.m. and this
late.
class is 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So try to join this class at 1 p.m. sharp. And I am giving a topic to prepare everyone at their home about artificial intelligence and how it works, what are the uses of the artificial and the drastic innovations in artificial intelligence. Okay? Try to prepare something at your home. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Have a great day and enjoy your day. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye,
Have a
ma'am.
great
And
day too.